Hey everybody, Coach Rob here with Karen Cunningham. She's 120 days into her evals, 120 days into the program. I'm going to let her talk about her numbers here.
And I've dropped 30 pounds in scale weight. I am down 46 pounds in fat. I am 7 pounds of muscle and 9 pounds of hydration change.
Me and Karen were talking today. I was asking her a few questions just on things that have happened, but you had talked about you had tried some other things. Tell me about the gastric bypass and the differences between that and this and how you feel now.
I did gastric bypass in 2005 and lost about 115 pounds. Didn't quite get to goal. I started putting some of my weight back on, gained probably about 40 pounds. This program has been a program. It has been a lifestyle change. It has been something that, compared to the gastric bypass and doing 600 calories a day and 24 carbs and counting that every day, to what I'm getting now, if I had thought that I could have this much food and have this kind of success rate, if somebody had told me that would happen, I would not have believed them, but here I am.
Just on average, so I think, what do we say? You're 46.6 pounds. So she's a little less than half a pound of fat a day is what you've been losing at this point. So, and I didn't want to tell you that to you because I wanted to see your reaction. But that's, and at her age, and with the gastric bypass, a lot of people probably would think that, that's it. That was my last option. It didn't work. And now what am I going to do? So I think this proves that, first of all, sustainable. We're not going to starve you to death and ask you to only eat a certain amount of calories, but she has absolutely put the work in. Karen has put the work in. She stayed motivated. She stayed dedicated. She's been committed to this process. She walks. Her meals have got to be really close to dead on. She's admitted that there was a few times, I think you said, where you weren't perfect, but there's only been a few people that have walked this earth that have been perfect. So perfection is not what our goal is, but definitely doing right things or you wouldn't have dropped as much as you've dropped. So for somebody else that was out there, Karen, if there was another 50, 60, 7-year-old lady that has been struggling to lose, what is the words of wisdom or encouragement that you would give them?
This program works. If you work it, it works. If you don't work it, I would think that you probably wouldn't be as successful. This has been getting started was a little bit of a challenge once I got started doing it. But once I got into it the first week or so, it was like, yeah, I can live like